I mean, do it or don't talk about it. Are we on the internet?
Well, if we're not, then I'm going dancing.
Ooh, should we go dancing?
I think we should go dancing.
Yeah.
Steve, we're not on the internet, right?
Yep.
Well, dancing later. But first, the Mighty Nine fight a bunch of spiders, get electrocuted by a crystal, and uncover a chamber filled with torture zombies.
Torture zombies!
There was just a lot. There was a lot.
I didn't
There was a
realize
lot.
they were torture
Yeah, do we
zombies
have to
until you
call
just-
them
that's
that?
like a-
We do.
Did someone name them
It
that?
was a torture chamber.
Does
it was
this-
scary.
does this
Okay,
show-
I decided to call them torture zombies. It was my fault.
Does this show have a history of candy coating anything?
No.
We're gonna break it all down with my guests, Laura Bailey and
Marisha Way.
fresh off of victory at Fortnite, Marisha Roy.
Look, you guys.
Whoever the announcer was, big Talks fan,
Yeah.
because they really did it. 6 or 7 very good mispronunciations of your name, coming from an expert in the field.
Don't know if you guys know, but I'm a Twitch streamer.
Yeah, so your Twitch account now has 10 million. You got a 10 million patch.
amazing.
That seems like a lot in the last
do.
24 hours. I feel like.
Look at that Twitch
That sweet,
logo
sweet.
pattern on the inside.
Oh, I didn't notice that. That's cool.
Yes. Also, I would like to point out, I wore this shirt during Red Nose Day
Yeah.
with the jacket.
Slay.
And all of our European critters pointed out that it looks like slag. Hang on, wait, where can I? There we go.
What does slag mean?
Slag means slut in,
Oh, no.
Oh,
Britain.
no.
But I would like to set the record
That's
straight.
not our brand.
It
I-
says slay.
It
Or
says
just
slay.
lay.
But I want to make it perfectly clear on the record, I would absolutely wear a shirt that also said slag.
I understand.
Like you
I
all
understand.
know I would.
You won't find judgment here.
yeah.
Now I want a shirt that says slag.
Slag.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
would
Just
wear
own
that.
it. You got to
Well.
take it back, you know?
Yeah, send us a shirt that says flag. The address is 9393. What's on the back of your Twix jacket? Does it say, kick me, I'm an influencer?
No, but it should.
All that and more. It's nothing.
But it
it's
is covered
plain.
in Henry fur right now, which is pretty
Oh, we all
wonderful.
are. We all are.
Yeah.
Got sleeve pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you keep all your influencer
We go through lint rollers here. Like,
cigarettes.
For some reason, I wanted to say, after you said sleeve pockets, I wanted to hear you say, that's where I keep all my sleeves. And I don't know why.
I didn't get a fucking cake pop.
They're in
I
the
said
kitchen.
they
out
were
there.
in the lobby.
Can I
and
have one?
You were in the lobby.
I was working.
Christina, can you send a cake pop in
need a
for?
cake pop.
I'm still on the introduction, you guys. I have not said yet.
Sorry.
All that and more tonight on Talks Machina. Hit it, Denise. They're on a delay in
I
the
don't
lobby.
mind
That's
getting,
why the
I
cake
don't
pop
mind
isn't
getting my
here
own
yet.
cake pop. I
The
just didn't know
intro
if I
is
was
only
okay to
so
go.
long, you know?
Sorry.
We have several announcements. May I please, may I just ask the panel, Steve, Greg, you too, do not throw the cake pop. You can bring it. Christina, folks at home,
Save me.
Christina, at Gay Geek Nerd.
There it is. Oh, look, they hate
Yeah.
that so much.
Gay Geek Nerd.
Do you want a
Love
chocolate
you,
or
Thanks,
pink? I'm not
thanks,
giving you an
Christina.
option. Take
I'm
the
good. I
Christina.
had one earlier.
Okay, I'll have both.
Yeah.
This day has now begun a long con vendetta to ruin my life after giving their Twitter handle.
Are these from Starbucks?
We do not show favoritism to any.
I would never say that.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. This episode of Talks Machina, should it ever air, hopefully not, is brought to you by our friends at the Rook and the Raven.
Oh, yes!
Sponsoring this show
My besties.
because obviously they've never seen it. Their brand new disc-bound on-demand Kickstarter is live now with the new Mischief and Misadventure print-on-demand service. You can now fill out your campaign diary, which hopefully you have already because we've shown them off on the show, or your campaign planner pages, which hopefully you have those too. They're on the website, they're not expensive. Then you can either print them yourself at home or have them printed, punched, and shipped to your door on the same high quality motherfucking stationery as the rest of your book. This is unbelievable.
Woo!
This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hang on a second, there's more. I got to get ready for it. Advanced features include, this is heavy. The ability to drag and drop spells and monsters, adjust the font size and spacing, and even import your fucking character from D&D Beyond.
Do what?
Whoa,
That is
pretty cool.
two of our sponsors working together. Am I did I bring them? Is this because of me? No.
Come together.
But I'm happy to announce that you can support Discbound On Demand Kickstarter now at therookandtheraven.com. I just want to be gentle. Ashley got me the sweater. I want to be careful.
It's a really good
I
sweater.
love that.
So
I want
cute.
to be
great.
careful.
It's a good color.
Critical Role.
Is it cozy?
It's very cozy.
Dagger, 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 dagger.
It is. It's what I said to
Bonus
Liam.
action, dagger, dagger.
I wore this to the. I wore this to something, and Liam walked up and
Hasted
said,
Hasted action. Free action. More daggers.
"Rogues."
Kate top was really
Rogues.
It is. Do you want more? I bought 20 of them.
good. I've got.
Yeah, we kind of cleaned out the nondescript place where we bought these.
The woman was not happy that I said, "How many cake pops do you have?" And she said, "Probably 20." I said, "Then I'll take probably 20." And she went, "You mean like I have to go get them?" I was like, "Well, I mean, I'm going to pay for them." Yeah. I tipped her really well. Tanya, you took care of that, right?
Yes.
This Friday, days from now, join us at 7 p.m. Pacific. It's the time we like to do shit.
It's a good time.
For our very first Kickstarter reward one-shot. There is many one-shots coming as a result of your generous donations for this Kickstarter.
It's true.
The Search for Fucking Bob. That's not the official title. It's The Search for Bob. But it's The Search for Fucking Bob.
Fucking
He
Bob.
could be fucking.
This, who knows what state he's in when
I don't know what Bob's doing.
Special cameo, special under-the-table cameo by bartender me a few times. I apologize in advance
Oh
for...
God, that's right.
Oh my God, I
that
just
was so
remembered
long
something
ago.
about. Okay, yeah.
Let's not spoil anything,
Sorry.
please. Okay, my goodness.
I'm so excited for everybody to see this.
I know, Friday night, 7 p.m. Pacific. The VOD available on our Twitch channel for subscribers. You can subscribe right here, Zach. And will be available on Sunday. That's so soon on our YouTube channel. You only have to wait, 36 hours-ish.
Yeah.
And
Or subscribe.
or subscribe.
It's right there.
It's literally
right where he's pointing.
I am showing you the way. Also,
What about if I point it here? Can it be there?
No.
no, it doesn't move. It's on Twitch.
There it is.
There?
It's
Up there.
not there. It's if you point there and then I do this and then there, it's there.
Yeah,
there.
teamwork.
Go team.
Yeah.
I'm
Also,
proud of
in happier
everyone.
news, today,
Sorry, Kate.
happy birthday to me. Today is the 1-year anniversary of opening our own studios here at CR Land.
Ooh, happy anniversary.
We put up a video, recap video with a wonderful slideshow featuring many of our beloved Chris Lockey's wonderful works throughout the last year.
How is it a year anniversary today?
Do you know you were quite pregnant when we first
That's true.
moved into the studio?
I know, but I thought I gave
found it to
birth
be a
when
lame
we moved
excuse.
into this first.
No, because remember we shot.
It was the first. Today was the anniversary that we launched that video.
Oh,
So it's technically our channel-versary.
I see.
We
yeah.
were here like
understand.
a week or so.
Yeah, because we did have to do some
before.
setup and stuff.
What-
But you being pregnant, I found to
Wait,
be a
when-
lame excuse for why you wouldn't help us lift any of this heavy shit, and I'm still upset about that.
Ronan's one now, right?
No, he
Not
turns
yet.
one in like 2 weeks.
2 weeks
on the
from now.
28th. That's why I'm confused.
Right, because we had that
We were
white
already here.
We had that white psych day before there were sets.
That's right.
And then we finished out.
That's right.
Yes, and then
Okay, okay,
moved
okay.
the day you gave birth.
Yeah.
And we were like crying because there were so many emotions.
So many things happening.
That feels like 4 years ago.
Those are
That's why
really
we're having
intense.
such trouble remembering like what took place when. But I mean,
Yes.
looking back on this time, it's been amazing, and
Yeah.
all the work we've done.
Done a
and
lot of shit.
We're pretty tired, but it's rewarding work.
Yeah.
It's definitely rewarding work. We're surrounded by a lot of really great, I get kind of Schmidt's not here, but we're surrounded by a few really great people. Without further ado,
Some Greg shade.
without further ado, let us discuss episode 67 of Critical Role Campaign 2, Beyond the Eyes of the Angels.
Oh, God.
Fly
Oh,
away.
no, stop it.
You have to stop.
We're back. Same show, same.
We have not even gotten to stats yet.
Oh God, we still have
We're so far
stats.
behind. Get your shit
You
together,
guys just
Brian.
spent 16 minutes trying to remember when you had a baby.
Both a studio baby and a real baby.
Oh God, that's true.
Our friends at Crit Roll Stats, they know when you had a baby.
They do.
And they also know that this episode had the most kills of any episode of Campaign 2 with at least 69.
Yeah.
Thanks to a little turn undead action there.
It's called Turned Undead.
That old popcorn.
Destroyed undead.
This is also the second most kills in any episode of Critical Role. Episode 32 of Campaign 1 had more with 82.
That was Briarwood.
That was
think that was also
Briarwood?
because of
Yeah,
Destroyed
also
Undead.
Turned Undead.
That
that's
was
right.
32 sounds
that
hella
was-
Briarwoodsy to me.
Yeah, that was Brian.
82
Skeletons
in one
right?
episode.
Yeah, those were the
Yeah, because
skeletons.
she
That's right.
astral projected in and then like slammed her mace down.
Thor Infinity War style, you know. Oh, spoilers. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, can we just get to the episode?
man, I
Can we
spoiled
talk
the
about
movie.
this episode?
No. Jester, played so brilliantly by you, Laura.
Me?
Why is that what makes you laugh, Steve?
I just really liked it every time.
Nothing else I say but that. Doubled the amount of kills you had in this episode, leaping from 18 to 36. As of episode 67, Bo, played so brilliantly by you, Marisha. Most used key ability is Stunning Strike, 43 times,
Wow.
followed by Fury of Bows, 42 times, and Patient Defense, 29 times.
I wonder
You were
how
out
many
there.
times the Stunning Strike has actually worked, though, because it doesn't feel. It's definitely not 43.
I think
Oh,
this worked
yeah.
a lot, though,
I
dude.
feel like it's worked. Like I feel like it's worked. I bet it's worked over half.
Over half?
I bet it's over half.
Okay, okay.
Okay, all right.
I'll take that over half.
And our final stat is much to the disappointment of our team of lawyers, the song 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton was referenced 7 times.
Wow.
And apparently, according to Vanessa Carlton's estate, 6 is the amount of times you are allowed to reference that song before you have to pay $16 million. So, the Legend of Vox Machina animated 30-second Super Bowl commercial will be a thing now that we can't. All right, our first question is for both of you. What are you doing?
Sleeves are bullshit,
I can't
Brian.
be a Twitch streamer anymore.
Okay. All right.
That's what.
Well, what do we
sorry.
stream onto then? I'm just kidding. This is for both of you.
Marisha doesn't
ready.
like sleeves.
It's the
She has
sleeves.
been well documented.
It's not you, Twitch. It's the sleeves.
If Marisha has been well documented as anything else, it is as a
Not
deep
you,
sleeve
Twitch.
hater.
It's sleeves.
It's sleeves. All right, we're gonna really dive into the deep end on tonight's usernames with Yankin' My Vajane.
Yep. Yep.
Was that worth
looked at
waiting
that.
17 minutes for, World?
My vagina.
I looked at that screen name about 18 times just to make
love
sure.
Holy shit, that's great.
Jester and Bo have both vocalized their concerns over Yasha's safety, but Yasha has made it known that she would like the group to leave her behind if she were captured or killed. Is that something that either Bo or Jester would ever consider doing?
No.
Moving on.
I mean, if the situation, like, say, Yasha died, and, like, the ceiling was coming down, and if we had to, like, if getting her body out meant that all of us would die, then I guess we would leave her body behind.
Or if Matt does that thing, because sometimes he does that thing where he's like, "There's no body left to be scooped
Yeah,
up. It's
like-
just powder," and you're
just,
like, "What?"
It's just splatter.
yeah,
Kind of like at the end of
Yeah.
Infinity War when the
Stop.
Laura,
That was a lot.
answer this question and remove eye contact from me at once. Meg M. Hannah wants to know, you guys don't know what this feels like. You don't know what this feels like. What was Jester's reasoning behind taking Nott's flask? Is she afraid that it will affect their friendship when Nott finds out?
Jester's reasoning behind taking Nott's flask was because she's fucking drinking too much, and Jester knows that it's not good for her. Mm-hmm. She obviously is doing it, you know, so she doesn't have to think about what her problems are. Jester.
She might like the taste.
She also probably likes the taste and also the feeling of being drunk. Mm-hmm. Jester doesn't have a lot of experience with social cues or helping anybody overcome anything like that. Doesn't know what the right process would be.
Yeah.
To her, removing the temptation means solving the problem, right? So if
Because she's
it
found
got
that
to
to
the
be
point,
true?
huh?
Is it because she's found that to be true for herself? Removing the temptation solves the problem? It's a very smart lesson to come to without having experienced it, which is why I'm asking.
Well, I mean, as a kid, if you keep doing something bad, your parents take the thing away from you, right?
Not mine, which is how I ended up like this.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
take that to heart. No, but, Jester, in the environment that she grew up in, grew up above a bar, so saw people cut off because they were drinking too much, right? That was a common thing. So that's what she's doing.
She sees what that can do to people.
Yeah. So yeah, she's just trying to help.
I definitely took it as she really cares.
Yeah.
She cares about the long term Nott.
I think, yes, it will lead to problems. And I think Jester has come to that realization, especially seeing the way Nott's responding to it. But at this point, it's kind of like, well, I made the bed.
Yeah.
Would she have done it if she had known what the reaction would be?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good point though, because
But,
it means that I think the motive is pure.
the motive is very pure.
If you had taken it
She's
and
doing
then,
it so that it
went
will
to
help
the
her.
side and sort of chugged the rest of it, then I would have been like,
Right.
well, hold on.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially when
But it's,
especially when it's an unending flask of booze and you're trying to
I'm
chug all of
aware,
it.
as Laura, that, if you're dealing with somebody that has an alcohol problem, that is an alcoholic, that is not the correct path by any means.
Yes, correct.
But Jester has no idea.
Right.
So-
right. The rules are different in that world too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the rules are obviously different when you can use greater restoration and take away the hangover, or take away
Of course.
the symptoms of
Yeah.
that.
Or-
That is a different world.
Turn into a goldfish and jump into an ocean of whiskey, and
That was uncalled for.
No
Sorry.
regrets.
Too many Infinity War spoilers tonight. Marisha, J Lollipop wants to know. Bo just gave.
Lollipop. That was that. Okay.
You see how it took me a sec?
J Lollipop. Yeah, I see how that.
Because I was like
Is it
J Law,
hard
and I
to
got
read?
excited because
Is
we all
this-
love J Law.
Is this Jennifer? I was saying, is this Jennifer Lawrence?
Oh my God.
No, this is Jennifer
Is
Lawrence's
Jennifer
dad.
Lawrence a
critter?
credit card?
Don't tease
Oh
me.
my God.
J-Law.
I loved you in the movie with all the wigs. The Poor Man Scorsese. What was it called?
The red. The
No,
Red-
it wasn't called that
Sparrow?
one. American Hustle.
wait.
Oh.
No, wait. Who was in Red Sparrow?
She was.
that
She was in
Jennifer?
Red Sparrow, yeah.
Yeah.
Winter's Bone.
Yeah,
was her
Winter's
first one.
Bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Winter's Bone. Marisha, Bo just gave Nott some wine, knowing she had been sober recently. What are her thoughts that led her to that after she tossed her the bottle? Let's toss it over to you for the booze question.
Oh man, I knew this was gonna be like one of the first ones. I don't know. Bo has made it clear, sometimes controversially so, in the past, about letting people have the right to choose if they want to be pieces of shit or take a bowl that belongs to an ancient god as a communication device and do whatever they want with it. So yeah, I think in Bo's head she was like here, in the day, we're about to rest for 8 hours. And it's like I saw a lot of like theories about how much wine she chugged. It wasn't that much wine, you guys.
It's like a glass of wine.
Yeah, it was like the equivalent of a glass of wine.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, it was what she had left in like this little wine pouch, which was already been depleted over time.
I mean, Sam's flask holds 2 boxes of wine, right, Danny?
Yeah, that's what we've
Holds
seen.
2 boxes of wine.
2 boxes of Franzia.
In the anniversary video today, you can see our poor Frank Jerry, who so brilliantly was
Those VR
in that
moves.
VR world
I've
for
never
our
seen-
pre-show.
I've never
Spinning
seen
moves.
Another
such
reason
a
to subscribe because you get to watch that on the VOD. But
Though I think we need to work on our like background photos.
I would like if maybe to mix it up a little
Sam.
bit
That was a
more.
lot of
Taliesin,
Sam.
It
that's
seemed
it.
like a little bit of
Taliesin,
Sam and
obviously.
Taliesin.
Yeah, Taliesin made an appearance.
It's a dev kit.
Oh, it's a dev kit.
I was just like, every VR game just has a bunch of pictures of Sam in the background. That's kind of cool.
Paid a
Good for
decent
Sam.
amount for that. Paid a lot of money.
Awful show has one.
That's true.
With him back there.
have a picture of him.
He's
Laura-
everywhere.
Oh yeah, look. That is so weird.
Sam is Ukatoa. I'm
Right
calling
next to
it now.
the snake fangs.
It's like I don't want to go on because I have to ask you this question, but then he's all I see.
Yes, and he's smoldering at you.
Laura, why was Jester so adamant that they should not sleep in the dungeon? Asks Jen Brunk. Is she feeling the general peril and creepiness, or does her connection to the Traveler make her more sensitive to divine energies?
Yes, all of that. I'm very divine. It's fucking creepy in there.
Yeah.
And there's
This is a terrible
ghosts
idea.
and torture zombies.
See?
And it's just a fucking bad idea to sleep in there. Like, the dude knows we're coming after him. We're in a really dangerous location. You want my personal opinion, and I hope I'm proven wrong. I don't think Matt's gonna let us have a long rest.
Oh,
I don't think-
You don't think so?
I
Marisha?
think that it's gonna not be able to happen, and I just wasted 2 spells at the end because
But,
they
yeah.
were asking me to do it, so I did it.
I think
but
the spellcasters have to sleep.
we have to. We have
Yeah,
nothing
Caleb's
left.
tapped.
But
'Cause,
that's
like,
the point of
if I
these kind
don't-
of dungeon crawls is that
Yeah.
you use up your fucking spells before you get to the big
Spell
thing, right?
conservation, man.
And we didn't conserve, so
It's a big deal.
like if we don't rest, we will all die because the spellcasters are not able to sustain.
How
the
could
group.
you have conserved much more, though, given the circumstances?
Like, being a spellcaster sucks because sometimes there are those rounds where you deeply
Yeah.
want to do something effective, but
Yeah.
you should
You have to
probably
save
just
your
do
shit.
it. You should probably just do a cantrip. That was
Yeah.
like the worst realization that I had as Keyleth. I think there was one time, I think it was during the Briarwood arc, and I depleted a ton of spells. And I was like, I have to sleep, and I don't think we did.
Yeah.
I think I got overruled in the group, and we were like, nope, we're
How'd you
keeping
deal with
going.
Not a lot of spellcasters in Machina.
There wasn't
there
a lot of
weren't.
spellcasters,
Yeah.
and Keyleth wasn't going to protest that much. And I remembered after that, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is stupid.
It's a lesson. It's a hard one.
Yeah, using my 5th level spell at the very beginning of the day to scry and it didn't even work. Like that 5th spell, like that's
sucks.
massive right now, especially in a fight and a big boss
Yeah.
fight. And I didn't have it. I don't have it. So if we
Yeah.
don't sleep, I'm pooped.
Yeah.
My first character was a wizard, and since we only got to play like once a month, he would basically level us up every time we played.
That's great.
And I'm like, dude, I am not smart enough to keep up with this shit. Like, this is, I would, you know,
way too fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was calling
a
everyone
lot.
for advice. Marisha,
Yeah.
Adira stops Brian. Wants to know. After all the terrifying rooms they'd been through, why did Bo sit with her legs dangling into the chasm? Seemingly relaxed. Does it relate back to what she said on the Ball Eater? I'm almost more comfortable when everything's going to shit. The
that should be capitalized.
It's
On the
just-
capital
That's
B,
a proper
capital
noun.
E,
The
ball
Ball
eater.
Eater?
I should have fixed Ball Eater. I will take that.
She was too worried about how Adira is going to stop me.
That's true. I have to protect Brian.
Yeah, she's a little risk taker. Whatever. She can sit on the edge of a chasm.
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 It's fine.
Try to. I think she was like, let me see if I can like stare into the blackness and forget where I am for a second.
Oh, Bo.
That didn't work.
Yep. Ugh,
Creepy.
it's scary.
Like it.
Both of you. Nathaniel Cox wants to know, which of the 4 rooms you encountered this week had you the most worried? The spooky spiders, the miasmic mist, the countless corpses, or the baneful bridge?
Ooh, I like these names.
It was really impressive.
Really impressive names.
I think the bridge is the creepiest so
agree.
far, and I think we're fucked.
I agree.
Yeah,
boy.
I'm scared.
The others were all enemies we could see.
Yeah, this thing is questionable.
Yeah. That
Wisdom
was,
saves. Whenever you have to start throwing wisdom saves.
Yeah.
that was
I
a-
think- oof.
Yeah, wisdom saves.
Those
The
things are going to make
scariest.
us jump off the edge. If you
No!
had failed it, I had this talk with Travis on the way home. If you had failed it, you probably would have just jumped off the edge, right? Because you were sitting on it. And the only
Yeah,
person
what would
next
you
to
have
you was Travis.
Yeah.
Was Ford. So,
He doesn't have any
and
more.
I don't think he has any more spells
He was
to
tapped.
be able to he couldn't grab
Yeah.
you a Misty Step or anything.
No.
No, he's
That would've
Eldritch
been
tapped.
Super Eldritch tapped.
Oh my
And
god.
that thing feels bottomless. Where
God,
does it
yeah.
go?
It isn't bottomless.
You never heard a ball bearing. You never heard a ball
Never
bearing.
heard about
That's because we were overrun by all the whispers. They drowned out the
The little. Tick.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't
either.
like
And
it
then
at all.
also, when we all failed the second save and Matt rolled that dice and he goes, oh, it's like the least worst one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That means like it could make us turn against each other. It could make us jump off the bridge. It could make us, I don't know, see something.
Ooh, if you see something, say something.
So we like checked out. Like we were stunned, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Wonder what the other
Scary.
options were. Oof, I don't like to think about it. I don't. Do you know what I do like to think about? Cosplay of the week.
Me too. Yay! Cosplay of the week.
Look at this.
Cosplay of the week.
What's going on there?
It's clicking.
I just have a feeling.
I've had a
Take
few.
it off just in case.
Our winner for this week was sent in by Andy at A Hero of Hearts. Photo by at Valentine Cosp. Which is short for cosplay. I think they ran out of characters they were allowed.
Yeah, that happens.
Let's take a look.
Whoa!
Look at that Ford.
Look
That's
at his
amazing.
sword.
Look at that
Good job
sword.
with the sword.
Where is he?
I don't know, but I want to go to there.
I know, me too.
That's awesome.
It's just such a cool
Good.
photo.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like we've met him? Does he look familiar? He looks familiar to me.
Well, Ford's in the show every week.
That's what it is. Thank you, Danny.
Oh my gosh,
Ah.
he looks
so
so
good.
handsome.
That was awesome. Congrats to you, Andy. You, along with our fan art of the week winner, are getting a zebra wood tabletop
zebra
tray.
wood.
This is the one that I have, that I use at home
So nice.
to roll against
Fancy.
my terrible players. It smells better than any of the other ones because that's why I chose it. Oh my God! You have to smell this. I'm telling you.
It smells like
Shh, shh, shh. Just
kind of like brownie pop right now.
brownie pop.
It smells like Laura's brownie pop.
Don't
it does
forget,
smell good.
you
Smells like
can.
sesame oil.
Huh?
It smells like the sesame oil that they like
Yeah, that's cool, man.
coat it
Well,
down with. It's good.
you will have this smelt by 2/3 of the most important cast members of Critical Role. All right. Marisha. Not drank the rest of Bo's family wine, leaving nothing left of her family on her person. Does that affect Bo in any way, or is it just an empty wineskin?
It's just an empty wineskin,
Okay.
bitches.
So no sentiment attached in the relinquishing of your final family.
Fuck you guys.
Okay, I understand. You
Seems
just
like Bo's a little testy.
you just explained my week.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bo just came out a little bit.
That's hilarious. This one's from for Laura, but it's from It's Your Go Regard.
I feel like Bo would have questions for Laura.
Yeah.
I feel like
Jester. I'm
feel
crossing
like
the streams.
Give it to me.
everyone's.
Give it to me.
I feel
What
like
is
everyone's
it?
gonna have a lot of questions for Jester. Are you going to admit to being the big baddie of this campaign on the show as well? It seems to be it's the new FaceTiming in.
It's true.
Jester seems particularly affected by the situation the Mighty Nine are currently in. Did seeing the manacles and torture instruments trigger memories of the Iron Shepherds? And will she take Bo up on her previous offer to talk to a friend? Remember the Iron Shepherds when Ashley Birch killed Molly?
That's a really
Wow. That was mean.
Question.
yes. And
Break it down
I don't
for us.
know.
Okay. Yes, and I don't know.
But yeah,
I don't think we're ever gonna have a conversation ever again.
ever. We're never gonna talk. Oh
Don't
no.
say that.
Oh
I don't
no,
like it.
Beauregard.
Oh, it's not like it's not gonna
Off the bridge.
Don't say it.
Don't do it. You don't have feather
sorry.
fall. Do you have feather fall?
TPK this week.
No, I have
Don't
slow
you-
fall.
like
slow fall is what I
words.
meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have slow fall. Costumer delight. Marisha, Bo's a hardcore tank this week. Did Caduceus's comment about those with favor of a god strike a nerve with her after the conversation about being special, or did she overlook it?
No, I mean, it's definitely like it spoke directly to Bo's main insecurity right now. So yeah, it's those little comments that you just kind of
And-
go like,
If you notice, he said that, and yet Bo was one of the main people who was getting those fucking hearts out.
Hey.
monks
You
can rip out hearts.
You have favor of a god. You just aren't aware of it.
I think it had nothing to do with favor of gods. I think
That's
it was
what
just
you
random.
think, Bo. That's what you think.
Thanks,
Are you
Jester.
going to be able to do the Kill Bill thing? Spoilers,
I think's the one in.
if anybody hasn't
Ooh,
seen.
that was actually pretty good.
Was it?
Just, I mean, like
as far
there
as
was noticeable force.
What the fuck? Steve, are we insured for this kind of thing?
We're gonna record that.
We're going to record this one? We should record this one. Carno lesbian, question for Laura.
Yes.
How does Jester keep up her positivity and enthusiasm in such depressing environments as the temple when she's literally surrounded by things like corpses, blood sacrifices, and unspeakable horrors? Positivity.
just keep smiling, just keep smiling.
Yeah.
No.
This is terrible. I feel like I've told this story before, but I might not have.
Let's hear it.
When I was in college, I had this really terrible stuff happening to me. This is not the way to deal with things. But I was going to sleep crying every single night because I was very sad. And one day I woke up and I was like, I am so tired of being sad. I'm just gonna smile. Because if you smile, you'll trick your brain into thinking that you're happy.
Oh no.
It sets the chemicals. It resets them. So I just would smile. And after, a couple days of faking it, then I felt happier. Terrible.
It
It's
worked?
a terrible method.
That's, you know what's crazy is I watch Requiem for a Dream every night before bed, and that's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
I guess did it.
Laura.
That's really sad. No, I know that's a terrible
No, but it's
thing.
got kind of a happy ending, but the happy ending is the saddest kind of happy ending there is, which is that, but I guess it's kind of cool that it worked. Maybe is that your advice to the folks at home that might
I don't
be...
advise that. I mean,
it help you. I
Put
guess it
on
could be
a
good if it
happy
helps you
face.
then get to a place where you could deal with your problems.
Yes.
But where you just
Yes, it does.
Or if you were just masking it the whole time.
Which is what, we're working through with Jester.
But everybody is doing
know.
that. This is the thing. As I get older, you give less of a fuck about stuff that you cared about when you were in your 20s
Yeah.
or in your teens or whatever. I'm still in my 20s, but I just meant like you guys.
Yeah.
But the people I know that are 20 years older than me are even more like, you're stressing about some shit that you don't need to be. Like, a lot of stuff will drop off. You know what I mean? That's different than masking and going like, I'm just gonna float through life pretending like nothing's the matter. You know what I mean?
What I always used to do was I would diminish whatever emotional stress I was going through at the time, because I would say, in 10 years I'm gonna look back at this and it's gonna be the stupidest thing I've ever thought of.
Right.
So
right.
why get sad about it right now? Because it's dumb, right?
Right.
But I continually would tell myself those things.
Yeah.
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 These are bad things. I probably should go to therapy. I'm using this as a therapy session right now.
We always do.
You are, and that's why I make so much money doing this show. Because I invoice you for all your personal shit.
It is only an hour.
It is only an hour.
Hey.
Yeah.
You are on a couch. I am in a pretentious chair.
You are in a pretentious chair. I contribute nothing to this.
Pretentious
I'm the
chair.
outlier.
Pretentious hair.
Normally therapy sessions don't have a random person in the corner
Yelling out.
throwing in side commentary.
Actually, Laura, when you were in 3rd grade,
It's everyone's mom. She's lying. I never did that.
No, you definitely, it took 3 days for you to be happy again by smiling. Don't you
boy.
remember?
exactly.
It's amazing. Therapy's cool. Marisha,
Therapy, guys.
Matthew Maindel wants to know, does Bo see Jester's intervention, making a group decision personally, with not any different than how she saw Caleb's group decision, concealing ceremonial bowl until dangers known, Bowlgate
Yeah.
invoked?
But does anybody know that I took the
Yeah,
flask?
that's the thing. I think Bo is getting ideas, but she doesn't know.
Nobody saw me do it.
No one saw you do it. I actually, in real life, did not catch that you had done it. But both in real life, and I would assume in game, started picking up on it based on the faces you were making. Whenever Not would go up to someone and be like, "Did you steal my flask?" And you'd be like,
I wonder
And-
this weird, where could it be?
yes. And
I
then the big clue in was when I tossed her the wineskin and you went, Bo.
Yeah.
And so that was like bing to Bo. But yeah, I didn't know, because I think it was last game. And I came out in break and I was like, do you have the flask? When did I fucking miss that?
Yeah.
But up until that point, I had genuinely thought like, Matt must have like rolled to see if she lost it or something like that. I don't know. I didn't know. I
Dang.
assumed that Not had lost it, and then like I started piecing it together. But yeah, I'll let the rest play out in game.
Ooh.
Rest play out in
Like,
game.
I
gonna
already
be
answered
like-
the question about why
It's
she
fine.
wanted
Right.
to toss the
It's
skin.
fine.
So you
No.
can like
Y'all
learn
don't
from
have
there.
horrible ghost things that you're fighting
I
this
know,
week.
there's other
It's-
things that we're dealing with right now.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
Jester has a soft spot in Bo's heart. So back when the Bullgate thing happened, Bo handled that very aggressively, and Bo didn't really like Caleb at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think she wouldn't.
That
she
wouldn't play
be
out the same
it
way
would
now.
not play out the same way.
You mean
No.
you wouldn't take the flask and hold it over Jester's head?
Yeah, I wouldn't yell at Jester for being like a controlling asshole, like the way that I kind of did poor Caleb.
Is Bowlgate to campaign 2 what Broomgate was to campaign 1?
No. I got so much more shit than Liam did.
You think so? Yes. Why? Is it because you're a woman?
Brian, do we really want to go into this right now?
No. What we want to go into is fan art of the week.
Fan art of the week! Woo! Fan art of the week! Yay! Our dad! I'm the only one that yells anymore. Come on, guys.
Well, this went sideways, boy. Hims went sideways.
Oh, you floppies? Oh, yeah, you floppy boys now.
floppy.
Yeah.
That's tail wagon.
This week's
cool.
fan art winner for
I was
episode
happy.
67 was sent in by Opheliona.
Take a look.
At Opheliona. Let's take a look.
I haven't
them
seen
abs.
that.
And they're glistening.
Glistening abs.
Those are some sweaty abs.
And I like her face of concentration.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, this is really fucking cool.
That sweat going right in the ad creases.
I just love the
pretty
outfit
cool.
too. It's such a good. It's so cool.
It's a cool
looking.
interpretation. Yeah.
She does look
I
like she's about
dig
to
that-
sneeze.
You gotta
When you're
close
being
your eye against that
electrocuted.
light. You know you're about to be
No,
in pain.
yeah, that's
Just
some,
going for
that's
it.
some arcane shit, man.
That's sick.
Wow.
So I have a minor side story real fast. Whenever I was writing out Critical Recap this weekend, I had to
I love how
find
she did this. This is how Danny types.
I had to find the moments
critical
that I was gonna put into the videos.
Yes.
And so I was writing them to Max, our editor, and I had like, okay, so this timestamp, and Matt says this, and then it ends here, and I had to write out your yeah, and it was the most like it was the weirdest. Like I was like, I don't. What is the autumn? HYEHEH. That was what I wrote, and then he had put it exactly, and I was like, yes.
Have fun with
Here, go Max, the editor.
Have fun with the
anime
captions on that
speak.
one.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, what is? That's where I wanted to stop. But okay. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
That's hilarious. Yeah, have fun with the captions on that one. On half the shit you guys say.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks to everyone who submitted. Congrats to you, Opheliona. You have won the same zebra wood tabletop
Zebra.
tray. Fuck. This is it.
Zebra
This is the part of the thing where it ends. You can enter our weekly contest by visiting careerworld.com/
Oh my God,
a double
double slash.
submit. Rules for our contest are available at critroll.com. Moving on. The next question is for you, Laura. And it comes from Astro Decay.
Signals.
What?
You were looking at me when you said Laura.
I do this every
weird.
episode. For 116 episodes, I have looked at one of you and said, this question's for you.
Also,
It's a running bit.
I've never noticed
116
it before this
episodes.
episode.
Most of the time, y'all switch questions.
Yeah,
we
that's
have done
true.
that a few
Yeah.
times.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Jester has been left many times when things got rough. Was it nice to finally have the group wait on her to be safe? Was she sad that Ford did not come and save her like he had been lately?
Just as an independent woman who don't need no man.
Exactly.
She doesn't need Ford to save her, okay?
Okay.
She can save herself.
Get it.
Yeah, but it felt nice that the group was like, hey, yeah, let's make sure the door stays open for Jester.
Equal Jester.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
What you need to ask is if Fordfeld said that Jester didn't get him. Did I save him in this episode? Did I?
You cast Bless on him at one point.
It's hard to tell
Who did
because
I
you
save
cast
as an
so
eagle?
many healing spells.
I saved
Oh yeah, you did not save him. You
I
saved
didn't?
Nott and Yasha, and you saved
And Caduceus.
Clay. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, on the
Well, then of
eagle.
course he's not going to come save you. You didn't come save him.
right.
Well, he had already Misty stepped down. He was
He's
doing
fine.
shit.
Everybody's fine. We're all really powerful.
Preach.
You guys are
This is the best hype
Yes,
woman.
practically gods.
Almost. We're
Yeah.
almost there.
Sticks.
Till we're out of spells, and then we're all going to die. Yeah.
Y'all don't get a long rest. I'm real concerned.
I know, Matt, if you're watching this,
Don't watch this.
Matt, if you're watching this, do not give them a long rest.
Matt, please give them a long
No.
rest.
He listens to me.
please.
I write the show.
You do no such thing.
How do you think I can afford sneakers like this?
You have a credit card.
I do not have a credit card in my name.
It has been well established that you steal from Sam Riegel.
It is well established, and it's well established he does not watch this program. Thank you for the sneakers. Styx Dragon wants to know, Marisha, between this week, the time you climbed the tree, and approaching level 10 with its speed increase, is Bo afraid of being too fast for the group to keep up and fighting something she might have to deal with for a few rounds on her own?
Yeah.
That's what happens
Yeah.
when you're better than everybody.
Getting out there a little early.
I'll take it. No, every time I take off, because monks are good at that. Like even this week when I took that off down the stairs, and then the ghosty, smoky monster appeared. I was like, did I just fuck up and leave my party? Worked out in my favor this time by getting to the thingy fast. But yeah, it is easy.
It is
Marisha
easy. Marisha Ray.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't backfire.
So yeah, that's what you guys say every week about your plans. Laura. Tabris 1125. Being the only one talking to Oban, also a great Scotch.
Yes.
Is she concerned that he seems to know about her and the other members of the Mighty Nine, given his poor replies to her sending?
His poor replies, his
Prior.
prior replies.
Prior, sorry,
his
Jesus
replies have
Christ.
always been excellent.
It was spelled wrong.
Because he likes what I send him. Yes, it is disconcerting that he knows who. Because here's the thing, they only know who is sending them the message if they know who that person is.
Okay, right? Yeah.
Here's the thing. That guy never laid eyes on me. In the battle at the store, he never saw me. How did he know it was me?
Unless
Was
he's
that just something that
He's a
happened?
spy.
Security camera footage.
What if he's spying on us? What if he's been keeping tabs on Yasha or something?
What if he was a spy, but he's so high up in the Empire, he saw you guys give over the dodecahedron?
Oh my god! Yeah, it's weird. And Jester knows that
Who does
he only knows who sent it, and so it's so weird. How does he know? We're fucked.
There's no security cameras, you know.
We're walking into a trap.
Yep.
Of course we're walking
bad.
into. Or he's a big fan of Yasha's.
Oh.
And he's gonna be super, super stoked that he gets to hang out with her for a little bit. You know?
It's
we're like
kind of what my
"Hey,
theory is.
The orphan makers have arrived. Let's give him a free concert.
Hey,
You guys have practiced.
What if he's behind us and we've just cleared the entire dungeon for him?
Ooh.
Oh,
That's smart.
that's pretty smart.
What if he's so powerful that he got through without any
Any
effort
problem?
at all?
He just skipped everything, or what? He had to have gone like a different way, right? I don't know.
He did say when I sent him the message at the end of the last episode.
Yes.
Like he's like, "Ooh, you did it so fast, right? You got here so quickly."
Sure.
He said something about
'Cause he
like
thought it was
I've
gonna take
made
us much
my
longer.
way as well.
Right.
or
Yeah.
something, right?
So that's the only thing that made me feel like okay about taking the long rest. 'cause
He said,
was
"Why
like,
do you think I came all this way?"
Ha 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 ha.
Get it? 'Cause
Do you like my totally genuine laugh at your joke just then?
yeah, it's been 10 years of you laughing like that at my jokes.
Oh.
Why I'm still in it? Your credit card's next.
Gas.
Mayrisha. It's kind of like how Sofia Vergara says your name. Matthew and Mayrisha.
Yeah.
Night Wild Wings wants to know, which is Max's favorite dinner spot. As a result of an organization that prides itself on gaining knowledge and using it to their advantage, does Bo struggle with the idea of facing off against Oban, who seems to hold all the cards at the moment?
You're 100%.
Yeah.
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 This is a terrible idea.
Do you have to do that right now?
I needed some chapstick. What do you want from me?
I don't know.
Sofia Vergara.
Continue, Mayrisha.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
this is a terrible idea.
Okay.
We are playing on his home turf. It is an
Lair
away game for us.
actions.
Lair fucking actions.
Oh no.
Max, did Matt have all those maps made already, or was he scrambling
Of course.
to make them?
What?
He had them all ready?
He had them already, yeah.
That's a
Of course
million.
he has them already.
That must have taken forever. And
He was here all day
he
Thursday last
laughs
week, too.
maniacally when he puts those together. I always come in and I go, "Do you want me to put some music on?" He's like, "It'll drown out."
My
Just-
It's really
maniacal laugh.
creepy every
knowing
time
what
we
this is
walk
going
past
to
the
do.
map room and we can just hear him doing
We can
it.
hear him
It gives
doing
me
it.
sweats.
It's like him
very
holding the
upsetting.
orb at the end of the thing. Maybe he's really in there trying to plan this immersive
I always feel bad when
bullshit.
I have to breast pump in the room that he makes the maps.
Oh yeah.
We're out
He's
of
always
space.
like, I know, and I'm like, it's okay, and he's like trying to build a map or like do stuff, and I'm like, I swear I'm not looking. He's like, I swear I'm not looking.
Yeah, you can't look at
Just
the map. He can't
mutual
look at the
aversion.
That's hilarious. Oh boy,
We're friends. We're friends. We're friends.
it's hilarious.
It's a natural part of life, everybody.
Yes,
Just
it
like
is.
making maps.
For some reason, there's always milk on the Dwarven Forge.
That's gross.
Caleb is not on fire. Wants to know from the both of you. Do you
You
think?
don't know.
Do you think that Oban is actually?
Schrodinger's Caleb.
Huh?
Schrodinger's Caleb.
Hey.
Sorry, keep going.
It is. Do you think that Oban is actually in the tomb, or do you think that there's a possibility that he tricked the Mighty Nine into releasing whatever is in there?
Oh yes,
Actually in the tomb, or do you think
that is quite possible.
Y'all.
Oh,
I hadn't thought of that before.
What released what? What did we release? Did
We
release
haven't
something?
released it yet, but we're on
we
our
might
way.
release something.
We
Well,
are,
yeah.
God, we are releasing the Angel of Chains or whatever.
Yeah.
The Breaker.
Angel and Irons. What's it?
Iron. The
Angels
Angel
and
of Iron.
Airwaves.
Angels and Airwaves.
Angels.
It's a Chris Willamette.
Angels in America.
Chris Willamette.
In the arms.
Yeah.
No, I mean, well, we've mentioned that. I think that's the big fear with Yasha, is that whatever he wants from her, she's clearly like the key.
Yeah.
He wants some Yasha blood.
Yep.
Oh my God, he wants some Yasha.
How much blood is the question?
He wants to kill Yasha.
Or
You
make
think so?
out,
Or make out with Yasha.
which she would not want. Gross.
Not her type. Speaking of Yasha, though, Wimtud says, Yasha seems to, for both of you, seems to have taken the bait idea to heart. She keeps offering to go ahead alone. Are Bo and Jester worried that Yasha is going to get herself in more trouble than the Mighty Nine can handle? Or are you in favor of finding out what she can stir up? Here's the thing. ABC's
One word.
Blindside, you know.
I know, we gotta.
Any minute now,
One word.
the hit TV show, they're going to start calling.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh God, I can't think about it.
2 games left.
Don't talk about these things. Stop it.
Sorry, it's my life. It's now or never.
Stop it.
I ain't gonna
He
live
ain't gonna live
forever. I just
Oh, stop.
want to live while I'm alive.
No.
It's his life.
It's my wife. My wife. Hey, Laura.
Oh.
Pomerica Chavez wants to know, how does Jester feel regarding her mom's safety after Caleb voiced his concerns? The letter was well-intentioned, but does she blame herself or not for putting Marion at risk?
I need to send a message to my mom. She blames herself a little.
Yeah.
She blames Not a little bit. She blames Caleb a little bit. Yeah.
Like me, you know where to place blame. What did you say?
So no one is faultless.
No one is faultless. Yeah.
Yeah, she's worried about her.
At least that smile was genuine.
Yeah. See, it works.
Oh boy. Yeah, but it doesn't make me feel good. I don't know what it's doing to you. Oh my gosh. This is the worst thing.
Oscar worthy.
Marisha,
Yes.
Jay Messon says, prevent us from listening to another mangled name pronunciation with an answer to this question. How many ball bearings does Bo have left, and did she ever imagine getting this much use out of them when she initially purchased them? That's true, yeah. The
So I bought 1,000 ball bearings.
Oh my God, you have so
1,000,
many
that's
left.
right.
1,000. I remember I dumped half of the bag at one point, very early on, to try and make a trap.
Totally worked.
And then I think I've only used them. Yeah, I never fucking. That was when I slipped and fell and ate
Yeah,
it.
you put a trap against
I put
yourself.
Oh,
a trap
that's
against
right.
myself, and then
What a metaphor.
Lessons learned.
Now we just use them to judge depths.
Yes. I don't think I've really used. And then I think I stocked up again.
I'm sorry, my brain capacity does not extend to you
How
stocking
heavy
up
would
on
a
ball
bag of
bearings.
1,000 ball bearings be? I feel like it would be a bitch to lug around.
I always
Giant bag
imagined it
of
as like
marbles?
BBs.
BBs, yeah.
No, they're bigger than
No,
BBs,
they're
aren't
heavy.
they?
They're metal.
Yeah, giant.
1,000 of
Going
them?
like this, like that.
I don't think that could be something that you would.
That's a really big
see
sack.
what you're-
Giant.
I,
You know, ball
Home Alone rules.
there's
bearing sack.
Arsqueef hard at work. You can hear the fans on Arsqueef's PC just.
Those are titty tassels you just hit on it.
No.
Lower it. There it is.
Yes.
Oh no.
What was your favorite part of the episode?
This episode?
Yeah. I like to ask you guys that because I like to. You guys all go home thinking about the game. I like to know what you took away and what you went like. Oh, that was kind of cool, or I wasn't
man.
expecting that,
Part
or
of the episode. It was a big dungeon crawl.
There was
episode.
so much
There
that
was a
happened.
lot.
A lot.
This episode was a fucking lot.
It was.
Do you know what? Someone said in the office, it's going to be a short one tonight.
What?
Whenever I heard it, who was it, Max? It was probably Adrian.
Whenever someone says that,
It's probably Adrian. Gonna be a short one.
yeah, never is.
No, Vinny likes to be the one who's like, I think it'll be a short one tonight. They gotta do this thing tomorrow or something, and never fucking fails.
Vinny goes to bed at 8:30. Every episode's a short one.
That's not true. On Thursdays, he's always here.
I think my favorite part was the Baneful Bridge.
The Baneful Bridge.
I think it was a really awesome. I mean, the whole thing was
Y'all
an
aren't even
awesome
past the fucking Baneful
creative
Bridge yet.
thing that Matt put together. I mean, we were just like afterwards, but I feel like the bridge is really creepy and cool, and I want to see where it goes.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. The tower was cool.
God, it was all cool.
Yeah, it was all cool.
Matt's
Yeah.
done a really good job this campaign of coming up with a lot of really interesting and epic.
And he already did
encounters.
it for a whole other campaign.
That's what I was just.
how
That's
you
what I was just thinking. Like
constantly
keep
have
going.
ideas.
115 episodes of the last one. Of course, not all of them have combat, but the good ones do, right? Shopping episodes. But to recreate, you know, a whole new set of, it's just insane. It's just
Yeah.
insane. I'd be in there laughing too if I was that smart. I'd be in there going, ha ha ha, these motherfuckers have no idea.
I'm
what they're in
brilliant.
for." I know. I know. Marcia,
Yeah.
highlight of the episode? Your
liked-
69 stunning strikes, perhaps?
Well, that wasn't in one episode.
I'm kidding.
It would be dope if that was.
43, 42, 43.
Something like that.
I mean, you're always a little biased, so you remember the moments that were dope for you.
Mm-hmm. For your character.
Ripping
you know,
out
for your
the
character.
ripping out the lightning rod was
That was pretty dope.
that was pretty
pretty
dope.
dope.
That was dope. That was some fan art of the week shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Was like
That
when
was cool.
Chris Pratt grabbed the Infinity Stone in the first Guardians. I'm sorry, that was spoiler alert.
But still true though.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
then I feel like you always remember those moments. The other one that I feel like stands out from this one is the zombie popcorn.
The zombie popcorn was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
just
The
like-
Destroy Undead was pretty cool.
That was
And
tight.
even though it like wasn't super effective, I love Spiritual Guardians.
Yeah.
I love that spell, and I
Yeah.
love like the visual I have in my head when it's going on. It's just
I've
like
unicorns.
unicorns
missed them.
flying, and
Ugh.
it's the best.
Boring holes
Yes.
and undead. That's
and like
so good.
cheerfully being aggressive.
Yeah.
It's the best.
it describes you perfectly. Cheerfully being aggressive.
Oh my god.
It's you. You don't need therapy.
I'm
we
a
just figured you the fuck out.
That's great.
You're a murder unicorn.
Laura,
You're
my spiritual-
you're our murder unicorn.
Oh,
Oh man,
that's good. Yeah.
I saw that, dude.
What?
Max is literally asleep. Fuck you.
Did you fall asleep?
Fuck you. He straight up was like this, and then he heard a moment of silence and
Blink.
A long, angry
a
blink.
long, angry blink. Well, folks, Henry and Max have got to get dinner and go to bed, so that's all the time we have for tonight. I would like to thank Laura and Mayrisha for joining us. Great job on Fortnite.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats about E3.
Oh yeah. man.
Gears of War 5.
Dude.
What else were you allowed to talk about this year? There was another thing there. too.
Avengers.
Avengers.
That
Black
announced.
Widow.
Whoa.
Yes.
Brickader.
You and Travis.
Yep,
Travis is
Thor.
playing the god of Thunder Thighs. There you are, Black Widow,
Yes, I'm very excited about it.
Also
making
very
leather
good with
leathery
thighs.
again. Tune in next week. Tune in Thursday this week for episode 68, and then tune into Talks the Tuesday after that.
Yes.
You got
And
a Vogue?
then the week after that,
What?
Is
Is
Bob.
that-
Episode
Episode
69.
69. big plans around here. Big plans around here. Until
Oh my
then,
goodness.
don't forget to love each other. Don't worry, it's almost Thursday. Stay current and remember, creepy ain't a crime.
And neither is
It
D&D.
is D&D.
How many sign-offs
There's
is that
just too
now?
many
Like
now.
6?